Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Southwest Flavor. I'm your host, Ron Arenas. We are here every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. on Live the Dream Media. Today, we are talking with Aleta Wiener. She is a wine consultant and much more, but we're going to start out talking a little bit about wine. Good morning.
Good morning, Ron. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
It might be a little bit too early in the morning for some people to talk about wine, but let's talk about it anyways.
Okay. That's great.
So how long have you been a wine consultant?
Actually, I started out with a company called Traveling Vineyard about 13 years ago.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then they decided to change their business model to primarily 3 sweet wines. And personally, I'm not a sweet wine drinker, so it just didn't correspond to what my needs and desires were.
Yeah.
So
So
I
who are you
ended
with
up
now?
I'm with Scout and Cellar.
Okay.
I found them a few months after I'd left Traveling Vineyard, and I'm just thrilled that I found them because they offer all organic wines.
Oh, wow.
Which is really an important distinction on how the grapes are harvested and how they're treated.
Right.
And they have...
That would be pesticide free?
Yes.
For the most part? Yeah, okay.
For the most part.
Yeah.
And they import wines from all over the world, so you still have a great variety of different wines, including California, though, of course, because California wines are fabulous.
Yeah, a lot of wines coming out of Napa Valley.
Napa Valley and other parts, yes. Lodi is a big part of California wine, really quality.
Right.
So what I do with Scout and Cellar then, just like I did before with Traveling Vineyard, is I do wine tastings in people's homes.
Ah, okay.
And the host will invite anywhere from 10 to, let's say, 16 people. When you get up to that many people, it gets really kind of
That's
crazy.
a lot of people for a little dinner party. Yeah.
People, yeah. Mm-hmm. And so what we usually do then is taste 4 different wines.
Okay.
And for each of the wines, I am describing them in detail.
Ah, okay.
I also bring a charcuterie board so that they can taste the wines with the proper food pairings.
Okay.
So then, after we've gone through the tasting of the wines, then they can order the wines they like best. And the wines are fabulous. They sell themselves, honestly. Right. And it's such a good time. By the time they get to tasting the second wine, everyone's feeling pretty good. So it's really a lot of fun.
Okay. Now, do you do a consultation with your customer before that? Do you ask them what kind of food we're going to be serving and what kind of wines do you prefer?
Absolutely. Yeah. The difference between the old wine company now, Scout and Cellar, is there are 4 wines that we taste. Usually I ask the host to go in on 2 of the wines. I bring the other 2.
Okay.
And then I don't ask the host anymore, unless she volunteers, of course, to do any of the food preparation. I usually just bring a charcuterie board, and that makes it very simple and easy.
That's very simple, yeah.
But I definitely talk with the host. What kind of wines do your friends like?
Okay.
I do like to bring a variety, though, because, some people just drink white wines during the summer, and they prefer red wines. That's like me personally.
Okay.
I love white wines, but I do like a Sauvignon Blanc in the summer. So people have different tastes, but you try to appeal to the variety of tastes in the room.
Right, right.
And it's really good for people just getting to know wines. So they can taste the differences in the wines. Yeah. And everybody has their own palate.
Yeah.
So
with everything. Yeah.
They have their own preferences. So it's really educational for them to taste different types of wines.
Okay. Do you periodically bring in some Arizona wines?
No.
Okay.
I cannot do that. I can only represent the wines with Scout and Cellar.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I'm exclusive to Scout and Cellar wines.
Right. And they're primary. Well, you said all over the world, right?
Yeah, all over the world.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Do you have some favorite wines maybe from Spain or Italy or anywhere like that?
Well, remember, I've only been with them a year.
Okay.
Okay. And I have not done as much with the Scout and Cellar wines as I would have liked to. I just got busy with my insurance business. So I do have some favorites. My favorite right now is a Pinot Noir from California. It's absolutely delicious and very well priced. You know, these are organic wines, but the average cost is $25, and they go up from there.
Yeah.
And then first-time customers get free shipping, and I can also offer other discounts depending on the month for certain wines as well.
Okay.
So it's really a good opportunity for someone that's interested in getting to know wines a little bit better to do so.
Very good. Tell us why it's so important to have the organic wines.
Well, sometimes people, when they drink red wines, they get headaches.
Ah, okay.
And you want to make the wine as pure as possible. That's why I was really excited about Scout and Cellar. The fact that they do offer the organic wines, which is really important these days. People
are watching what they put in their bodies.
People are watching what they're putting in their bodies.
And the kind of effects, whether it's short-term like headaches or maybe even long-term.
Right, exactly. And since I joined the company a year ago, they have branched out into other organic products as well, like cheeses, and there's all kinds of varieties. They offer also organic coffees. And it hasn't happened yet, but in the works is an organic tequila.
Oh, now you're talking my language.
And I really respect the owner of this company, too.
Yeah.
She is a licensed attorney, and then she decided to get into the organic wine business. So she's done a great job, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Where is she out of?
Dallas. The company's out of Dallas.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So it's great.
Very
it's
nice.
fun. It's a fun side business for me. It really is.
Yeah.
Because I love wines personally. And
you've been doing it all this time. What made you, how did you even find this business?
How did I find Traveling Vineyard? I don't even remember. It was so many years ago.
Okay.
But I've always
Did you maybe just stumble upon it and
I just stumbled upon
thought it
it.
was a good idea, or at least to take a look at it?
Yeah, I thought that would be a fun little side business, and I like wines, and it
and
was
then you
great.
could start, on your friends and family and
Sure.
kind of get that ball
But
rolling.
People are interested. They are really interested.
They are.
So
I'm sure during COVID that everything took a back seat and you weren't able to do all of that.
It did.
Yeah.
It was amazing. The things that I was called the wine guide there.
Mm-hmm.
They would actually deliver the tastings in little cups.
Oh, really?
So they could still continue.
Huh.
So it was very interesting. And of course, if you had events outside, that helped.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there was a slowdown during COVID.
I bet.
No question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are you going from here with just trying to find interested people that want to have some parties?
Yeah. I'm always looking for people that want to have wine tastings in their homes.
Okay.
And I usually do maybe 2 wine tastings a month.
Oh, okay.
To fit into my schedule of other activities. But I love doing the wine tastings, and so I'm always looking for people that might be interested in doing one of those. So.
All right. And how do people get a hold of you for the wine tasting?
Well, they can call me at 520-429-8642. Or they can go to my website, which I didn't bring my card that has that on there, but it's I don't have the website right in front of me.
Is there a website through Scout and Cellar that they could go on and find the Tucson representative?
They can try scoutandcellar.com/Aleta Wiener, my name.
Okay.
And that should come up.
Okay.
ALETA and then WIENER. I get teased all the time that my name goes with wine, which it does.
So we're going to go to a sponsor break right now, but give us your tagline.
Wine a bit, you'll feel better.
That's right.
Everybody now at the chamber says it along with me.
Right. All right. We are here with Aleta Wiener, and we are talking about wine, but we are going to switch it up for our next segment, so stay with us for Southwest Flavor.
Shipping packages is a facet of modern commerce. At Tucson Pack and Ship, we work with major delivery companies to make sure your goods get where they need to go. In addition to shipping, we also offer private mailboxes, notary services, and document shredding. We'll also safely pack your valuable items. Tucson Pack and Ship, Tucson's one-stop packing and shipping source.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair.
It's still free furnace season. For a limited time until the last day of winter, you can get a free furnace with the purchase and installation of a qualifying HVAC system. Now is the time to start planning for the long, hot Tucson summer. Hurry, this deal won't last long. For fast, reliable, and honest service, call Pictureox Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing at 520-492-0748 or pictureoxcooling.com.
Pictureox Cooling, Heating and Plumbing.
TRAC stands for Therapeutic Ranch for Animals and Kids. It's a favorite service organization for the Wakies to support. TRAC, located at Dodge and River, is a one-of-a-kind ranch that offers children of various needs an opportunity to serve through interaction with animals. It's a win-win for children and all of our beloved animals. TRAC is eligible for your Arizona tax credit donations now through April 15th. To find out how to get a dollar-for-dollar credit off your Arizona tax bill and help kids and animals, head over to tractucson.org and go to the Support TRAC page to find out more. Make sure you tell TRAC my boy Smooch the Mini Donkey sent you.
All right, welcome back to Southwest Flavor. Hey, if you haven't downloaded the Live the Dream Media app, do it. It's free, it's easy. You can get the app on any of your devices, listen to it anywhere you go. You know, that's just the easiest way to do it. But you can also hear us on the social media channels, Facebook, YouTube, all those. So today we are here with Aleta Wiener. We were talking about wine, and now we're going to switch subjects and talk about what she does in the real life, which is being a Medicare broker.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I've been in insurance my whole life, starting out at the Hartford. Then I went to Allstate as a sales manager and ended up with Genworth for long-term care planning.
Okay. I remember Genworth.
Yeah.
We had something with them a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember what, but...
Well, they were primarily in the long-term care business. Then they kind of took a break, and now they're getting back into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us about long-term care and
okay, well,
Medicare.
I started out with long-term care in 1994 after I went through an incident with my mom.
Oh, okay.
And she called me up one day from Colorado and said, Aleta, I just can't be alone. I said, okay, I guess you're coming to Connecticut. And remember, I have 2 cats.
Oh.
Well, she got used to the kitties.
Yeah.
But at any rate, I moved her back with me in Connecticut, and she was with me 6.5 years.
Okay.
And after she passed away, you know, I'd been through the experience, and I thought, gee, I could be a resource to others. So I just totally changed direction.
Oh.
And I started out with long-term care. At the time, the company was owned by American Express. And then it was bought by GE Capital and eventually became Genworth.
Ah, okay.
So I was with them for 17 years. I ended up heading up agent training in the Northeast. And then I got the idea, I got an opportunity to go back to California, where I was born and raised in the Bay Area.
Oh.
Thought it was a good way to get back from the East Coast.
Yeah.
And I got out there, and I didn't like my job. After the move and all that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just...
that's quite a move, too, from
It's quite a
Connecticut
move,
to California. Yeah.
So anyway, I ended up going back in the field and helping people again with long-term care planning, which I loved because I have helped so many people, and I feel so good about that personally, that I've been there and guided them on how to protect themselves.
Right.
So I was there for only 3 years. I became disillusioned with California and came to Arizona in 2003.
Okay.
So I've been here ever since, and I've been an independent broker. And then I picked up Medicare planning about 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And I'm with Bishop and Brown. So they're a local agency that I work through.
Oh, nice.
So I help people with both kinds of insurance. For Medicare, of course, someone has to be 65.
Right.
And they can start investigating and getting information 3 months prior to their 65th birthday. So it's important then, when they're coming on that 3-month time frame, that they go ahead and go into socialsecurity.org and get a Medicare card. They have to apply for Medicare. Then they get their card. And then I sit down with them and review their options for Medicare, whether or not they want to look at Advantage plans or whether or not they would prefer a Medicare supplement plan. And those two types of insurance vary greatly. So it's important that they understand in the beginning how they both work, and then they can decide which way they want to go to start out with.
So they really need an advocate.
They really do.
That knows it.
It's so confusing for the average person.
Right.
It really is. So I pride myself in keeping it as simple as possible.
Yeah, because that's a big decision. Especially when you're getting older, you need to have the right health care.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I also am very conscious about customer service. My clients called me. I just talked to one this morning she wanted to know how I was doing.
Oh, nice. But you have that personal relationship with your customers.
I have personal relationships with my clients.
That's great.
That's important.
It is.
Really
It is. And you have been really involved with the Marana Chamber for many, many years,
Absolutely.
longer than I have.
Yeah. I knew when I came to Arizona that I wanted to be part of a chamber, and I actually started out with both Marana and Oro Valley.
Okay.
But since
Both
I
great
live
chambers.
in Marana, I decided to keep the Marana membership.
Right.
And I love our Marana chamber. All down to earth, great people. It's just a great chamber.
Yeah.
It really is.
It really is. Both chambers are really good.
Yeah.
They are.
So on the long-term care side, that is really my passion.
Oh, okay.
Because people absolutely need to plan for long-term care, and it seems only the people that have gone through it with their family really know what's going on.
Yeah.
And if you want to plan to have it happen, if it happens the way you want it, then you need to plan ahead.
Okay. You need to start planning when there's no indication that you need it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I got my own plan when I was 46 because I had gone through it with my mom.
Right.
And I thought, who's going to take care of me? I do not have children.
Oh, okay.
Nor would I want to burden my children with something like that.
Yeah.
I have nieces, but I'd never want to burden them. Of course, they have long-term care insurance now, too. But it's really an important subject that people need to know what their options are.
Yeah.
And that's what I do for folks. We review what they want to happen if they need long-term care. Now, what are the chances? The biggest group that needs long-term care, in my opinion, and also statistically, are women. Because even when women are married, and let's say both of them take out a long-term care plan, the likelihood of the husband passing away before the wife is very likely.
Ah, okay.
So what happens when he's gone? Who's going to take care of her?
Right.
So that's the importance. And also, the other really important thing to think about is, what is the cost of care going to be in 10 years or 20 years?
Yeah.
The average cost for home care now is about $6,000 a month.
And that's in an assisted living home?
No, home care.
Oh, home care. Okay, so people going to your home.
Right.
Like a home health nurse or
yes,
something
right.
like that. Okay.
Or just basic help with activities of daily living, like bathing, dressing, going to the bathroom, continence and eating, and bathing.
Right.
It's about the same price for assisted living, but assisted living has different stages. You have totally independent, you have assisted living.
Okay.
And then a lot of the places, like the newer place by where I live, it's called La Sonora. They also have a memory care facility.
Yes, I've heard that word many, many times.
Right.
That's a big thing right now.
It is.
Yeah.
It depends on where you go. And my Rotary Club, for example, we have an affiliation with the local Alzheimer's Association.
Oh, okay.
And we support them. And more people are getting this memory loss at earlier and earlier ages.
Yeah.
So now what do you think the cost, or not the cost, but the length of care is on average?
For someone in memory care?
No, just for someone.
Just for someone.
Average.
How, maybe 10 years?
No, it's only about 2 to 3 years.
Oh, wow.
But
really?
for someone with memory issues,
Uh-huh.
it can be as long as 10 years.
Wow.
Like President Reagan, for example.
Okay. And Bruce Willis right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So no one knows if something's going to happen, but
Yeah.
if it does happen, how do you want it to be handled? And that's where planning in advance really helps.
Okay. All right.
So there are lots of different plans that you can get for long-term care. You can get regular long-term care insurance.
Mm-hmm.
That's become pretty expensive, and you have to be pretty healthy to get it. There's strict underwriting health-wise.
Okay. So you have a health exam and blood tests. And
Well,
all
yeah,
that
they
stuff.
get your doctor's medical records.
Okay.
On the other hand, about a year and a half ago, they came up with extended care plans that cover for the majority of instances where people need care, either in a facility or home care.
Okay.
That 2.5 to 3 years to 4 years time frame. And they're less expensive, and they're broader in accepting people with some health conditions.
Oh.
So they've really become the new benchmark, I would say, for long-term care.
Yeah.
Also, in addition to traditional policies, you have what we call hybrid plans, which are more life insurance with a long-term care rider.
Ah, okay.
So there are so many choices. That's why you really have to deal with an expert that knows all those different choices.
Right. And that's all you do. That's all you do is Medicare and long-term
Right.
care. Yeah.
And then the little wine business on the side.
I think that's more for fun.
That is for
Right?
fun.
Yeah.
But my passion is the insurance coverage and helping people
Yeah.
in either case, and particularly with long-term care planning.
Yeah. Both of those are really important because our population as a whole is getting older,
Absolutely.
and we need to be healthy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so funny. I deal with one of the local home care agencies here, and if I had it to do over again, like a young person coming up and decided what they want to do,
Right.
the population is aging unbelievably.
Right.
Therefore, the need for these home health care agencies is going to be greater and greater and greater.
Yeah.
What a better way to have a business
Right.
than to invest in something like that. They have franchises you can buy.
Oh, okay.
And what a way to help people and be at the right time in the right place to build a business.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you mentioned it, and I know a couple of the businesses, and some of them, like you said, just come in just to help with daily chores or
Right.
little things. But then you could have, home health nurses that come in and do the medical stuff also.
Right.
And there's a wide range of those services.
Absolutely. And they
Yeah.
also, if they're home health care agencies, some of them help you if you have to go to the next level, that being
okay.
a facility of some sort.
Yeah.
So it's just such an important issue that people need to think about while they're younger and healthy.
Hmm. And people can come to you and get a free consultation.
Oh, absolutely.
They can look at all their options and find out what it's
absolutely.
going to cost them and
Yeah.
what benefits that they're going to have.
Right. For example, I did a quote before, or I had some information with one of the extended care plans, a 61-year-old. They can get a very good plan. Let's say $200 a day for facility, $200 a day for home care for under $100 a month.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
People are not aware that these newer type plans, the extended care, is so well priced, and you get a lot for your money.
Okay.
You really do.
Very good. All right. Well, how do people get a hold of you for that?
Well, they can call me at 520-429-8642. And I also have a website. It's healthcarewithaleta@gmail.org.
All right. Well, thank you.
No, I'm sorry, gmail.com.
Gmail.com.
Yes.
All right. Healthcarewithaleta@gmail.com.
That's it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on with
You're
us today.
welcome. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. Very good. I did too.
Good.
All right. We are going to be coming up in just a couple minutes with another guest. So stick with us on Southwest Flavor.
Shipping packages is a facet of modern commerce. At Tucson Pack and Ship, we work with major delivery companies to make sure your goods get where they need to go. In addition to shipping, we also offer private mailboxes, notary services, and document shredding. We'll also safely pack your valuable items. Tucson Pack and Ship, Tucson's one-stop packing and shipping source.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair.
It's still free furnace season. For a limited time until the last day of winter, you can get a free furnace with the purchase and installation of a qualifying HVAC system. Now is the time to start planning for the long, hot Tucson summer. Hurry, this deal won't last long. For fast, reliable, and honest service, call Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing at 520-492-0748 or picturerockschooling.com.
Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating and Plumbing.
TRAC stands for Therapeutic Ranch for Animals and Kids. It's a favorite service organization for the Wakies to support. TRAC, located at Dodge and River, is a one-of-a-kind ranch that offers children of various needs an opportunity to serve through interaction with animals. It's a win-win for children and all of our beloved animals. TRAC is eligible for your Arizona tax credit donations now through April 15th. To find out how to get a dollar-for-dollar credit off your Arizona tax bill and help kids and animals, head over to TRACTucson.org and go to the Support TRAC page to find out more. Make sure you tell TRAC my boy Smooch the Mini Donkey sent you.
All right, we are back. And we were talking about Medicare and some of that stuff, but now we're going to talk about something a little bit more fun. I'm joined with one of my lifelong friends. I have known him for probably at least 1,000 years.
That was pretty close. Give or take a couple hundred.
Frank from Tucson Tamale. Welcome.
Hey, thank you for having me. How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Awesome.
If any of you saw the video that I posted yesterday from Tucson Tamale, I was talking a little bit about the wall of heat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite places. It really is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that wall. We try to keep it stocked as much as possible as well.
Right. And I try to get in there and unstock it as much as I can.
Keep on coming in.
Keep my house stocked. So let's talk about Tucson Tamale.
Well, it's a local company, born, raised, Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah. Beautiful. That's what we love.
Yeah,
Shop local and spend your money local.
Absolutely. 16 years now. We're all over the country now in different grocery stores.
Okay.
About 5,000 grocery stores in the freezer section. We got some other stuff coming out that's going to be pretty cool.
Oh, wow. Nice.
You'll see it in Fry's, Kroger's.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be pretty cool.
That's cool. So you could go in a lot of different places throughout the United States and you could pick up some frozen Tucson tamales.
Absolutely. If you're away from home and you need your fix, just stop into a grocery store and go in the freezer section.
Nice.
You can
Very
get
good.
your fix, especially if it's cold out. That's the best part.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then are you guys still doing the tamale of the month?
We are. This month is our cheese tamale, which is about over.
Cheese.
Just cheese, just plain cheese like when I was a kid. And then next month we have a paella.
Oh, nice.
It's got Spanish sausage, shrimp, chicken, peas.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
No
be in there a
cheese though,
lot.
but yeah, it's good stuff.
I like that. What kind of cheese is in your cheese tamale right now?
It's cheddar jack.
Oh, cheddar jack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very good. And then during the year, during different parts of the year, especially during the holiday seasons, you have a pumpkin tamale.
We have a pumpkin tamale come October. In February, we just did a chocolate cherry tamale.
Oh, wow. I missed that one.
Yeah, we did that. We have a vegan curry tamale.
That's different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have a a little Italy tamale that's got all the. It tastes exactly like a Italian sausage.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
And then we have some of the old favorites like vegan green corn. We bring back the chipotle beef and cheese.
Okay.
That's coming back soon over the summer.
Okay.
It's good stuff. And it's only for a month, and you can only buy those in store.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have to stop by and visit.
Yeah, you have to come and stop by and see us. And
I think in November you have is it turkey cranberry?
November we have the turkey cranberry tamale. Yes.
Very good.
Very popular cult following.
Yeah.
And since we only do it in store, we get a lot of phone calls if we can ship it.
Oh.
Which we can't.
Okay.
But yeah, a lot of calls for it.
What's December?
December, we're actually not doing anything. It's too busy for December, so we're just going to go with the traditional red chili beef, the Christmas tamale.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one to go with.
Everyone's eating those anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Might as well just make it a monthly special.
That's right. That's right.
And then in January, we don't really do anything because December's so busy.
Okay.
And we have to make them right before the beginning of the month, so we're too slammed in December to make a special for January.
That's reasonable. I can see that.
Yeah, we're licking our wounds and then regrouping
right
after December.
But you also have a catering arm to your Tucson Tamale.
We do. We have whatever your catering needs. You can find us at TucsonTamaleMarket.com.
Okay.
Or just go to TucsonTamale.com and hit on restaurant link, and it takes you right to our catering menus.
Okay. And tell us a little bit more about the catering.
Well, there's anything we can do. We just did a wedding a couple weeks ago. We were just in the Festival of Books.
Oh,
where it was a really busy weekend.
Okay.
We'll do whatever you want to do. If you want to do burritos, you want to do tamales, you want to do something else, sky's the limit with us.
Okay. And it could be anywhere from 10 to 200 people?
10,000, whatever you can think of. At one time, I know we did a project for a big company here. It was like 1,200 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cooking. That's a lot of catering.
That's a lot of tamales, man.
That's a lot of tamales.
Yeah, a lot of rice and beans, too. But yeah, they had 3 different lunch times.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so we did that. You know, I don't know if I can mention this, but we've done Walmart before.
Oh, okay.
For their Christmas time, where we've delivered in the morning and the afternoon for them for like 300 people.
Okay. I think you've said you've worked with some University of Arizona also and done some different departments.
Yep, University of Arizona all the time. I mean, right now they're in a budget crunch, so we're making sure that they get a little bit of a discount because we're true U of A fans here.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan. You're a huge fan.
Right. And they're returning customers.
Absolutely.
So you want to take care of your returning customers.
They took care of us when we were first starting. So we're trying to take care of them when they're having a little bit of budget crunch.
Sure. So, that's reasonable.
Yeah, it's not just about making money. It's about taking care of your customers.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to take a little bit of a discount to make sure they're taken care of, which I'm okay with.
And you guys are part of the community.
Absolutely.
So you're helping to take care of the community.
Absolutely. And we do what we can, not in a monetary sense, but as just taking care of the customer.
Yeah.
It's not like I can go out there and spend a lot of money for marketing with them or put up banners or anything like that, but we can take care of the staff.
Right. Right. And let's talk a little bit about that of the culture of Tucson Tamale, because I know, and it's not just me, that every time someone walks in that door, you're greeted. It's like you're walking into your family home.
Well, that's what we want it to feel. We want to feel comfortable. We want people to feel like they're part of the process there.
Yeah. You always feel welcome there.
Absolutely. And it took a long time to get this staff we have.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people that were just not as friendly or not, I don't know, just not taking care of the customer's needs. When we need that.
Yeah.
We need that. It's just like if you would let anybody come into your house.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's a restroom. Go help yourself to whatever you want. That's the kind of environment we want to have.
Right.
Just friendly, welcoming, and we want you to come back with your family.
Sure.
Bring your kids, bring your grandparents, bring whoever you can bring with you to experience the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's not always about the food. It's about the experience you have, about the atmosphere, about feeling welcome, and just being part of our little community in there.
Right, right. How much of a staff do you have?
Like 12 people.
12 people, okay. And you're open 7 days a week?
7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 10 to 8, and then Sunday, 11 to 5.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and then 11 to 5 on Sundays we usually get our after church rush where people come in and they just sit there with their families and do some stuff.
Yeah.
Eat and BS.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great place to do that. I mean, even if you want to have a lunch meal, with a colleague, a work colleague, or you need to have a little meeting with someone, go over there, order lunch, sit there, talk.
Hang out.
Yeah, hang out.
Get free refills. You can't do that too many places anymore. So
yeah, I've noticed that a lot.
A lot of people are charging you for refills on your drinks, so we still don't do it. We still believe in the old way of doing things.
Okay.
Yes, we're in 2025, but we're still do things the old-fashioned way, the right way.
Yeah.
Or we try.
Right.
Yeah.
And where did you learn that from?
I learned it from you, Ron. Just kidding. I've been in the restaurant business in Tucson for a long time.
Yeah.
I won't mention where I learned that, but
okay.
Yeah, I learned that from good people.
Yeah.
A long time ago about just doing the right thing and taking care of your customer.
Yeah. And you see that the results from that, just from your repeated customers. Oh,
absolutely. And any time of day, you could probably go in there on a Tuesday and you see people, you come back on a Saturday, you'll probably see them in there again. Mm-hmm. We have our loyal customers eat the same thing every time for years. They've been coming in and eating the same thing twice a week for 6 years.
I'm guilty of that with different restaurants. I'll go to different restaurants and I find something I like, and then I just order that forever.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Even though you look at the menu and say you're going to order something else because it looks good, you always go back to. I do the same thing
because you know it. Yep. And you're like, I'm just going to go back to that familiar thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we're all creatures of habit in some way or another, and we find comfort in what we like, in the food we like, and we know the flavor's always going to be there. We know everything's going to be there, and that's one thing we pride on ourselves on is consistency.
Yeah,
with making the tamales all the same. And if they're not made, trust me, I know right away just by looking at them. I don't even have to taste them. I can tell by looking at them if they're off.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Just from the texture?
The texture, the color, the feel. And then I go to taste and like, oh, yeah, that's wrong.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tucson Tamale has like a big factory here, right?
We have two. We have one on 29th and South 6th and one on Dragoon and Grant. Yeah, we have two of them.
I didn't know that you had one on Dragoon.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's our original big one.
So right there by Dragoon Brewery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right around the corner from there.
Oh, wow.
Bakehouse Bread is another street down.
Okay.
But yeah, we have a huge warehouse production facility and then the huge one on 29th and 6th.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen the one on 29th and 6th
several that place
times.
Is huge.
Yeah.
And it's all it's pretty much state of the art in there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's where they pretty much make all of the tamales for the frozen tamales to get shipped out.
Correct.
To everywhere.
So what they do is they make them. They still roll them by hand on the ojos. They put them through a conveyor that takes them up, freezes them, then takes them up and cooks them in steam and brings them down and freezes them.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a really quick process, and they go. I don't know exactly how long it takes. I'm saying 15 minutes, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know the answer to that, but they go up, come down frozen.
Oh wow!
So they're cooked. They're already cooked. Yeah. You just need to bring them back up to temp.
Right.
Yeah, we don't serve anything raw.
And when you get them at home frozen, you should go ahead and steam them.
Here's a couple different ways. We do have the single pack that's microwavable. It comes like it's made to breathe and steam in the package. Or you can just pull them out and steam them.
Okay.
Throw them in a microwave in a wet paper towel. It's your choice on how quick you want to eat.
Yeah.
If you're really hungry and want to eat right now, throw it in the microwave. In a wet paper towel or in that package. If you want to wait and you got family, steam them. That's probably the best way to do it.
I think it's the best way. Yeah. And that's what you do at the store also, right?
We have huge steamers that we steam them in. Okay. We steam our rice, our beans, anything that's hot gets through the steamer.
Okay. Keeps that moisture in there too.
Yep. And they don't dry out. They don't get hard and crispy on the outside and gross. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to go to a sponsor break and we will be back with Southwest Flavor talking to Frank from Tucson Tamale.
Shipping packages is a facet of modern commerce. At Tucson Pack and Ship, we work with major delivery companies to make sure your goods get where they need to go. In addition to shipping, We also offer private mailboxes, notary services, and document shredding. We'll also safely pack your valuable items. Tucson Pack and Ship, Tucson's one-stop packing and shipping source.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair.
It's still free furnace season. For a limited time until the last day of winter, you can get a free furnace with the purchase and installation of a qualifying HVAC system. Now is the time to start planning for the long, hot Tucson summer. Hurry, this deal won't last long. For fast, reliable, and honest service, call Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing at 520-492-0748 or picturerockschooling.com.
Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating and Plumbing.
TRAC stands for Therapeutic Ranch for Animals and Kids. It's a favorite service organization for the Wakies to support. TRAC, located at Dodge and River, is a one-of-a-kind ranch that offers children of various needs an opportunity to serve through interaction with animals. It's a win-win for children and all of our beloved animals. TRAC is eligible for your Arizona tax credit donations now through April 15th. To find out how to get a dollar-for-dollar credit off your Arizona tax bill and help kids and animals, head over to TRACTucson.org and go to the Support TRAC page to find out more. Make sure you tell TRAC my boy Smooch the Mini Donkey sent you.
Welcome back to Southwest Flavor. Talking with one of my favorite guys from my favorite places, Tucson Tamale.
What's up?
Yeah, we were talking off air about the Festival of Books and how involved you guys were with that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've been in Festival of Books since it first started.
Oh, okay.
Every year we've been part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're a staple down there now.
That's a big event for Tucson.
Huge event. I mean, a couple 100,000 people there. And
Yeah.
I think they all come on one day.
Oh,
It feels like it. And
Really?
I believe they probably come back for both days of the event.
okay.
It's crazy. Getting through there is a maze of just,
Yeah.
it's like Disneyland during peak season. That's
okay.
how crazy it is trying to walk through the crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot walk a straight line.
Okay. And you
Yeah.
have just all these authors and different.
Authors, food vendors, different people. I mean, not just authors. There's just a lot of people from different parts of Tucson. I mean, you have Pima County schools. You have just more than
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff. You have a dancers. You have a whole lunch area or food court.
Okay.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys have been really involved and you're out there feeding the people.
Absolutely. And Saturday we had a line from about 11:30 till 3:30. It didn't stop.
Oh, wow.
And then
good for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then it cooled off.
Yeah.
And then Sunday was the same thing. Yeah. A little slower on Sundays as usual
Yeah.
because more people are getting ready to get out of town or just spend family time. But yeah,
Wow.
it's crazy.
All right.
A lot of fun.
I know that before you were involved with El Tour de Tucson, are you guys going to do that again this year?
Probably not.
Probably not?
We
Okay.
didn't do it last year. We're probably not going to do that this year.
Okay.
It's just not a thing for Tucson Tamale.
Okay.
You know, it's
not a good fit?
It's not a good fit for
Okay.
us, and we learned that over the past 2 years. It's
Yeah.
just not. It's okay,
Yeah.
but
For the time you invest, you don't get
just-
the return on investment.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with the Tour de Tucson.
No,
It's just not.
no.
It's just not our fit.
Yeah.
Just like 4th Avenue Street Fair, it's not our fit.
Okay.
People want those Piggly Wiggly fries or
Yeah.
those funnel cakes, and they know that they can always get Tucson Tamale no matter what, but they can't always get that.
That's true.
So-
I think that's coming up this weekend.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I think the air show's this weekend.
Yeah.
And then 4th Avenue is following weekend. I don't know. One of the two.
Okay.
We were in it last year, and it's just like
Oh.
I said, it's just not the right fit.
Okay.
Will we revisit it and maybe look at it again? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But this year's just not for us.
Okay.
We got other things going on.
Yeah. Maybe you could think of something kind of special for those, like you have different like tamale bites and different things like that.
Absolutely. I mean, and the thing about that, if we go to any of these places, we can make burritos. We can make quesadillas. We don't just have to do tamales.
That's true.
We can do whatever we want out there, but it's kind of that Southwest flavor that we're trying to drive.
That's a good name.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where I've heard it. I think that's the first time I've used that, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there. I'll take credit for that.
Okay, good.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about like your in-house lunch menu and dinner menu, because it's not just tamales, like you said.
No, we have quesadillas. We have burritos.
Yeah, burritos. I love the build your own burrito.
Oh yeah.
You have a list of all the different ingredients. Like, you pick one here and one here and one here and one here, what kind of tortilla you want, and put it all together.
Yeah, and it's what you created. Basically, it's your creation. It's not ours.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be the same every time either.
No, you can mix it up. And the cool thing about it is you can even put a tamale in the burrito if you want.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you're like, oh man, I want to do eggs and a green corn burrito. Hey, let's do it. Remember, you're eating it, not me. But
that's a good idea, though. It
and
really
we have
is.
plenty of people that do that.
Yeah.
And they'll stuff those things like huge.
Oh, well, they are. That's a big burrito.
Yeah, our burritos average about a pound.
Wow. Yeah. It'll fill you up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And, of course, Ron's favorite coleslaw, we have that.
Yes.
Yeah, that coleslaw is, believe it or not, a lot of people eat that stuff.
Oh, yeah, I believe it. Or you wouldn't have it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we sell it. It's not mayonnaise based. It's a honey vinaigrette based.
Mm-hmm.
And people love that stuff because it's not heavy.
Yeah, it is. It's very light.
Yeah, it's not binding, and it's just really flavorful, and it's cool, especially in the summer. It's like nice and cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something heavy-hearted that makes you feel run down.
Right,
you eat
right.
it.
You're not weighed down after you leave there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And then you have a couple different rices. Do you have a couple different beans? You do.
A couple different beans. We have a black bean, a spicy black bean, and a regular pinto bean.
Right. And a couple different rices.
Well, we have a basmati rice and a regular Spanish rice.
Mm-hmm.
That's hot. The basmati rice is cold, which we sold at Festival of Books like crazy.
And I like that too.
Yeah, that's good.
Especially during the summer.
Yeah.
You get some cold dishes to go with the intense heat outside.
Yeah. What's pretty cool is we do a tamale salad. It's just a garden salad with corn and balsamic vinegar with a tamale.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of people like that because it's refreshing.
I haven't had that yet. Okay.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
All right. And then you have some corn dishes too, or once in a while you have corn dishes. Is that in the fall?
Oh, no. Yeah, that's coming up. Right now it's our summer special will be our street corn.
Okay.
And our street corn dip.
Ooh. Yeah.
Janae likes that.
Yeah. My wife loves the street corn from Tucson Tamale.
That's coming back here end of May.
Okay.
We're going to be bringing back and then the regular street corn that you can have as a side.
Nice.
Yeah.
That gets me excited.
Yeah. No, that stuff is really good. And people always love the crema we put on there because it's not just mayonnaise. We make a special Southwest crema.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep on using that word.
Okay.
And then...
well, you're in the Southwest.
Yeah.
And you're representing the flavors, basically, the essence of the Southwest.
Absolutely. So we're going to be doing that come end of May, June, July.
Okay.
And that'll be our summer. And we sell a lot of corn, fresh corn, because it's fresh. We don't use frozen.
Oh.
We get it, right? We peel the ojos right off of there. We clean it. We grill it on the grill. And then we put all the toppings on there.
Okay.
So it's really nice. Good.
Yeah. And so when people go in there, it's not only dine-in, but you can also get basically almost like a bag lunch.
Anything that's on the menu, you take home with you.
Yeah.
We do have a cool thing for a family of 4 or 2 if you're really, really hungry. It's called a family platter. It comes with 8 tamales, 2 sides, chips, and salsa. So I think it's like $39.99.
Okay.
So, it's like $10 a person, which is actually pretty cheap considering.
That's really good, yeah.
Considering where prices are right now.
Yeah. And it's some real food.
And it's real food. Our tamale plates for a 2 tamale and 2 sides, I think is $13.
Okay.
Or $12.99, something like that, which is still cheaper than going to McDonald's.
Yeah.
And getting a burger and fries.
And you're
still
getting
cheaper.
specialty food.
You're getting real food, no nitrates, no preservatives, nothing in it.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're trying to keep prices down because I don't like price gouging people.
Oh yeah.
It's not fun.
And you want to be loyal to your regular customers also.
Well, not only just the customers, the community, Tucson as a whole.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, Tucson Tamales is one of the places to stop in Tucson for people that visit Tucson.
Oh, good. Yeah.
It's a destination because I don't know if you all know, but Alton Brown from the Food Network is one of his top restaurants.
Really?
That he loves.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And it's located up here in Northwest Tucson, Ina and Oracle.
Yep, just right around the corner.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm lucky enough that I live on the Northwest side, so I get to stop in on a frequent basis.
Yeah, 5 minutes away, I believe.
Yeah, pretty much.
I live up here too, and it's great that we're up here. I know a lot of people from the community
Yeah.
now, not just the Miranda people, the Oro Valley people, the Tucson people, but just like the snowbirds that come in every
Oh,
year.
yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
because they're here anywhere from 4 to 6 months a year.
Absolutely. And, we know when they're back
Yeah.
because our lobby starts to fill up with them.
Right.
We start getting phone calls. We love the snowbirds that come in.
Yeah.
And they take stuff home with them.
Oh, nice.
Or they order to deliver online,
Okay.
through Gold Belly. We do delivery through Gold Belly. So if you want to deliver somewhere other than Tucson, go to Gold Belly and look for Tucson Tamale.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, or you're just here in Tucson, which reminds me, you can order online now and pick up in store through our website. And either you can do it for Easy Catering for catering, or you can just go in there to our website and just order pickup tamales and tortillas and or churro chips.
Ooh,
which
those
we
are
make
good too.
fresh in the
Yeah.
store. Yeah.
So if you had a small business or you had an office and you're like, hey, I'm going to treat everyone for lunch tomorrow, I could get on your website, order everything, give you a pickup time and everything, pay for it, and
Absolutely. What you would do is just go to our website and order if you want to do catering, just click on the Easy Catering. You can go from there. You can pay for it. Everything's there. You can set up a delivery time or a pickup time, your choice.
Okay.
And we'll either get it to you or we'll have it ready for you to pick up.
Very nice.
And we have a 5-star rating on Yelp and Easy Catering.
Okay.
So, yep.
I like that. I like all the options.
Yeah, we can do that. Hopefully we'll have some new stuff to come next time.
Okay.
We chat.
All right.
We'll see.
I know you've been really busy the last 4 months.
Oh.
You haven't had any time for golfing.
I
your
haven't had
passion.
a chance to golf. I haven't. Oh, hopefully it'll be vacation time soon because my youngest is graduating. Well, my only is graduating high school here soon. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. May's coming up first. Yeah. Yeah. Or not first, but fast.
Yeah. And
that's exciting.
we'll see what he wants to do, and maybe we'll get a little vacation in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Very good. Well, tell us exactly where you're located and tell us how they can, couple of the different options, how they can get a hold of you, how they can order, all that stuff.
So we're at Oracle and Ina. So we're at 7286 North Oracle, northeast side of the street. You can get a hold of us at Tucson. I'm so sorry. You can order on TucsonTamale.com and go to the restaurant page.
Okay.
It's just one click and takes you right to our market page. And that's where we have our in-store menu, our catering menus, which our catering menu has gotten a lot bigger. We're not just tamales. We have a full service catering for anything you want to do. We can do birria, we can do chicken, whatever you want to do. If you don't see it on there, give me a call and I'll make it happen. Also, our phone number is 520-403-1888.
Okay.
And anybody you speak there can help you with your catering.
Okay. That's awesome, man. I'm leaving here hungry.
You're 5 minutes away. Come and eat.
That's true. Thank you so much for being on today.
All right. Well, thank you for having me, Ron.
Yeah. We'll definitely have you on again.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Have a good day.
All right. This is another episode of Southwest Flavor. Joining us every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. We'll see you soon.